All right, we are back with our last problem. We're going to be looking with our data sets again, so let's go ahead and read those back in. And does D1, let me try to, I want to squeeze this a little bit tighter, but then we may be a little bit at our limit. Yeah, let's try it. Okay. Yeah, let's go ahead. Come on. There we go. Okay, so does D1 come from a population? So let's go ahead and let's do D1, bracket 1. Does D1 come from a population with a mean of 290K? So it's going to be two-sided. And then at a 1% significance, so we need 0.99. All right, so we get that. Our p-value is much less than our alpha over 2. So that is correct. Or not as correct, but basically that's going to be a big old reject. And yeah, p-value is less than alpha over 2, which is 0.005. So there we go. Does D3 come from a population with a mean less than, so let's go ahead, less than 296? I'm gonna zoom it out. I want to see. So we're asked, it's D3 and 296. And actually, let's make sure that we, I mean, we made a mistake, or not a mistake. Actually, we did make a mistake because we didn't. So we needed our, does it come from a population 290 at a 1% significance? So let's go ahead and let's double check this. Still, but we need to make sure that's correct. Okay, so D3 and 296 less than. So D3, 296, and then instead of two-sided, it is going to be less and a confidence interval of 95%. So now our alpha is 0.05. So our p-value is equal to 1. So that is a definite do not reject. And yeah, there we go. Fantastic. Does it come from population less? So we are do not reject on that interval. That makes sense because our t-value is positive. So fantastic. All right. What about the next one? That's a do not reject. The first one, because our p-value was much less than alpha over 2, that was a big old reject. Does D2 come from a population being greater than 299? So D2, 299, less, greater, 95%, or doesn't say anything, so we got to assume 95. Beautiful. P-value, so 95%, so it's 0.05. So this is less than, so that is a reject as well. Excellent. So, because 0.05, not 0.005. Fantastic. Are D1 and D3 different at 1% significance? So, confidence level 0.99. D1, is it D1, D3? D1, D3. D1 and D3 different, so we need to make sure, what isn't it like? Oh, I need one more bracket here. So if it's 95% confidence, if it's different, so it needs to be less than 0.005, and our p-value is much greater, so that is a do not reject. And let's go to the next one. Is D2 greater than D1 at a 5% significance? So D2 greater than D1 at a 5% significance, greater. P-value, nope. So that is a also do not reject. And then D3 less than D2. So at a 90% significance level. So, and that is also another do not reject. Beautiful. that's it. That's our exam. Best of luck, and we'll see you all next time. Thanks. Bye.